You can look, but you certainly can't touch.
Did you know, Anakin, you're the first boyfriend my sister's ever brought home?
He's not my boyfriend. Anakin's a friend. We've known each other for years.
So why were the Jedi not allowed to marry? The Kankrasans present Star Wars Lore Episode 19, Why Jedi Can't Marry. Now this seems to be a tricky topic because it seems that before and after the prequel trilogy, Jedi are allowed to fall in love and marry. So why is this? Well, to not contradict the prequel storyline, writers only published books on the events during and after the original trilogy before episode 1 to 3 came out. And with the Jedi Order's rules no more, marriage for the future Jedi was therefore not a problem. But when the work like the Knights of the Old Republic came out to find fresh characters and ideas for the period before the prequels, they too allowed marriage until episode 2 revealed its prohibition. This meant a date had to be set out for when this rule was established after 4000 BBY. Just a little side note, BBY is before the Battle of Yavin, which was basically the fight to protect and destroy the first Death Star. This rule actually shows the change in the Jedi Council and Order. Before it was made up from loosely affiliated local groups, but after the Great Sith Wars, they became a unified organisation under the Jedi High Council, which began to reinterpret the Jedi Code. Not only was one of the new rules to begin Jedi training as young children, but of course marriage to be a big no-no. So how come marriage is such a bad thing? Well, the Jedi didn't like it because it could lead one to the dark side. Falling in love seemed to be fine, but it is losing someone that the Jedi High Council were worried about. A prime example of this is of course Anakin Skywalker, who feared the loss of his wife Padme so much that he tried everything in his power to save her. This turned him to the dark side in promise of a power to save the people he loved.
He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
The loss of a loved one can also cause anger, and this leads to the dark side. Take it away, Yoda.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Not only did Anakin fear losing his love Padme, but he also lost his mother, both making him incredibly angry. The Jedi Order avoids these feelings by taking Force-sensitive children away from their family at a very young age and bring them up in the Jedi Temple. They have no connection to their biological family, meaning they cannot really feel anger at their death, and also meaning the Jedi Order is their only family, in which they will do anything they can to defend. Marriage was possibly prohibited to also encourage devotion to the Jedi Order and to avoid creating Jedi dynasties that might have divided the Order. Anakin's downfall can possibly be pinned on the Order. If they taught the students how to deal with attachment wisely rather than forbidding it, then maybe he could have let Padme go. Remember to vote for next week's episode by liking one of the 2 comments below. If you want to learn more about someone or something from the Star Wars universe, also leave a comment down below. For more Star Wars lore, keep it locked here to the Kankrasans.
Did you know, Anakin, you're the first boyfriend my sister's ever brought home?
He's not my boyfriend. Anakin's a friend. We've known each other for years.